Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Ryan's Garage. You already know what's about to happen. Cue America. Okay, so on this episode of Ryan's Garage, we're going to bring it to you from Jess's living room. She's out right now running errands, and I needed a place to do this that's clean. So none of my places are going to work. This is a Holley 650 double pumper. If you don't know what double pumper is, basically, it has two accelerator pumps, 1 and 2, right there. Nothing crazy about them, just more fuel. I found an article from Hot Rod Magazine that basically walks you through how to convert one of these normal carburetors to run on Hurricanes. So I read it. Well, I didn't read it. I looked at the pictures and I figure I can do it. So basically what we need to do is we need to disassemble this thing. We need to do surgery to it and put it back together and hope and pray it works. I might even spray some holy water on it. I'm not sure. So the first thing that I like to get done first is I like to get this base plate taken off. Once you get this base plate taken off, it'll sit flush, and all you have to do is remove all these screws. Alright, so it's all basic tools with the carburetor, as long as you put them where you can find them. Phillips screws, one flathead. I don't know if it's supposed to have a flathead. That worries me a little bit, but it'll be fine. So your base plate, mainly what we have to do with this is we need to clean it off. You can already see some of these drilled holes a little bit bigger than what they're supposed to be. That'll be fine, hopefully. Get this all cleaned up, get this gasket cleaned up, match it to the one you have in your rebuild kit, and it might work. Alright, next, flip this thing over. Let's get these fuel bowls off. These are your fuel bowls. It's 4 screws, or bolts, depending on which you have. I'll probably be putting bolts back in this, because I don't like flathead screws. Alright, so the first thing I've noticed is these are side-mounted floats, which they're not going to work for me. I need center hung, which I will show you center hung floats once I go to Summit and spend more money than I wanted to. These are pretty much going to go on my shelf of Holley parts in case I need them, which I won't. Next, you need to take off your metering blocks. These are actually coming off really easily. That's because there's no gaskets in there. That's fine. They're actually in good shape. Pretty clean. They do need cleaned off more, but they'll be fine. Alright, so we're down to the main body of the carburetor. We'd still need to remove our accelerator pump nozzles. There's one here, and there's one down inside here. If you're doing this on your car, be super careful. There are little metal O-rings underneath of them that could fall down inside. You don't want to do that. So let's get these out real quick. And there's the O-ring. It just fell out. What am I doing? It's not on my car. Just flip it upside down. See what I mean? Okay, well, I can't get it out. I don't know why. It should just come right out. No, Satan apparently built this carburetor last, so I'm gonna leave that in there, and I'm gonna cut all this crap off like I'm supposed to, and I'll get to it then. Great. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave that nozzle in there. I can't get it out. I don't know why I can't, but I can't. But that's okay. I'm gonna take this out in the garage. In the article, they want you to send this out to machine shop and have this collar milled off so that your Hurricanes can get in here with less restrictions. I am going to precision cut this off the best of my abilities, which is probably not good enough, but it might work. Then I'm going to take these metering blocks out, remove this power valve, and basically the jets can come out, get them completely cleaned and ready to go back on. And then I got to run a summit and get new float bowls, floats, and everything else I need to this whole thing together. So let's go do that. All right guys, so I'm done. It's machined. Machined. It's cut. It's out of the way. I think it's good enough. I got my nozzles installed again. I got new seals on those. We do need to fill this hole. I'm going to be using some JB Weld putty. Mix it up, put it in there. It should work, hopefully. These metering blocks are ready to go in. They have all new O-rings. The jet extensions are on. The jets are back on. This one here, the power valve has been replaced, and it's basically ready to go back in. All new O-rings. I got the gaskets picked out of my kit. The article wants you to take these plugs here and fill them with epoxy. So I did stop and pick up some JB Weld clear weld epoxy. So I'm gonna mix this stuff up real quick, get this filled, and in 5 minutes I'll be able to put the metering blocks back on. And I'll show you guys the new bowls I got. I already got them assembled. And then we gotta install the new accelerator pumps. I'm trying to think. I think that's it. It'll be pretty much ready to rock and roll. Get it on the moist mullet. That doesn't get old. And we'll be ready to make some freedom. So let's get to it. They call it child-proof. It's more like Ryan-proof. Oh, this stuff stinks. My wife's gonna be so happy. You really want to be careful with this stuff too. You do not want to get it down on your mating surface for your gasket. And I don't think I did. Somehow I didn't. It is good. Stay. And we'll knock out this other one real quick. Yeah, no. Don't get it on your carpet or your wife will kill you. What I did to make sure I didn't get any on my mating surface, I took the clean side of the smallest popsicle stick ever, and you just slide it across. Got a little bit on there, not much. This side looks fine. So that's done. So I kind of figured while this is drying, I might as well plug this hole. So we're just gonna move these carefully out of the way. Whoop. Set those right there. Those really do stink. I don't know if I like it or not. Whatever. Not quick hold. I don't know why they put that on there. I can never get it all off. Do you have to get this off the paper? Does it matter? Somebody let me know. Those are the types of things that will keep me up at night. Just gonna rip off a little piece. That's probably too much. Let's just cut that in half. And I'll just mix this up. Basically, I don't know, most people use this stuff, but it's two different colors. You mix it until it's one color. You put it down inside this hole. And you want to push up from the bottom, push down from the top, rip off a little bit of your excess. Just kind of make it look pretty. See? That could be in an art gallery somewhere. I could see that art better than some art that I see in the galleries. A little excess off. And bam! Yeah, I just gotta let that dry now. Great. I'm running out of things to do. How long does this stuff take to dry? Where's the America side? Great. Doesn't tell you how long it takes to dry. It says peel here. What's that do? Holy crap. If you peel where it says peel here, you'll find instructions. I usually don't read these, but I want to make sure this isn't 24-hour epoxy or something stupid. Well, I can't find it where it says it in English, but I see 10 to 15 minutes in Spanish. And 10 to 15 minutes in Spanish is, well, it's spelled the same. So we'll give this some time, and, well, we gave that enough time to dry, kinda. So let's get these metering blocks put back on. I got the gaskets picked out already. And then I'll go over the new float bowls and show you what I mean, the difference between the two. Get those on, the accelerator pumps, base plate. And I think we're done. Let's get to it. So this is a center mounted bowl. As you can see, self-explanatory. These two screws here hold this on in the center of the float. This float is notched for the jet extensions. Otherwise, this wouldn't work. So that's gonna go there. This is a side mounted float. Going around turns, you don't starve yourself of fuel. It's able to go up and down in that direction. They don't make these for jet extensions, or at least I couldn't find them. So I spent a bunch of money and, well, now I have these. Off camera, I went ahead and put my umbrella in here. Got the floats installed. It's pretty simple. Needle and seat, adjuster, and sight glass screw. Not much to it. These basically just slide on like that. Yep. No more flatheads. Much happier. These accelerator pumps first. This is the front half, this is the rear. That's correct. Large accelerator pump's gonna go in the rear. We're just gonna unscrew this. I hope you guys can see this. I'm not gonna refilm it if you can't. That. We have a diaphragm that's, well, it's hard as a rock. That's garbage. Take the spring, put your spring in. This can go on your Holly shelf of parts, just in case you might need it one day. And let's grab a new diaphragm. See the difference here? That's what it's supposed to do. that in place. Put that back on there. Hold down. Screw in. We're almost there. I tell you what, I really do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but if you can build a Lego set, you can probably rebuild a carburetor. They showed you what was involved, and there's more involved than what I've shown, but really and truly, if you can take apart a Lego set and put that Lego set back together, you could do this. There you have it. It's rebuilt, at least to my liking. Might not be the cleanest, but it might work. And I did that all with basic tools. Phillips, short flathead, long skinny flathead. What size is this? 8mm socket on a ratchet, and a crescent wrench. Most expensive tool is probably this pick, and that's because it has an S on it, which means it's probably about $500 because, well, Snap-on, you know. Now I'm a little invested in this because of these bowls here and all the internals for them. If I had to put a number down and say what I have invested in this entire carburetor, I'd say $300, which is still reasonably good for a blow-through carburetor if it works. I will be getting vent extensions, which I'm going to see if I can make my own out of fuel line. But the next time you see this, it'll be on the car. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I did wrong, and maybe I'll fix it. And I just want to remind you to get out and do America.